Welcome to Cass, West Virginia. Today we'll be taking a ride behind, or in front of rather, the largest operating Shay Locomotive in the world, Western Maryland Railroad number 6. Our journey will take us 4 miles to the lower elevations of Cheat Mountain, where we will stop at the quaint Whittaker station. Along the way, we will ascend the railroad switchback, admire the beautiful fall colors, and listen to Big Six as she stomps up the mountain. Now let's climb on board for this spectacular ride. Shay number 6 was the last shay ever built by the Lima Locomotive Works. Ordered new by the Western Maryland Railroad in 1945, she hauled coal on the railroad's Chaffee branch, before being retired in 1950 after serving the railroad for only 5 years. She was originally preserved at the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum, but after a trade was arranged, she was brought to Cass in 1980. And with some upgrades to the track to support her 150 tons of weight, she is still pushing trains up the mountain. Since Cass has a Heisler locomotive numbered 6, she has gained the nickname Big Six. At 2 p.m. sharp, number 6 gets the train in motion. As we exit Cass, we pass by the old lumber mill, as well as the Cass shops, where the locomotives and rolling stock are worked on.
Originally built to burn wood, was later converted to burn oil. When it arrived in Cass, it was converted again to using gas to burn coal.
We are now at the beginning of the switchback. A switchback allows trains to climb hills within a tighter area through a zigzag pattern. One disadvantage of switchbacks is that trains have to stop and change directions in order to negotiate them, which is what we are doing now. We have reached the other end of the switchback, and will switch directions again for the little remaining track to Whitaker. Our train has now reached Whitaker Station. Here, there is a snack bar and some displays of vintage logging equipment. Back in the day, Whitaker used to be a busy logging camp, cutting down every tree in sight to take back to the mill for processing. That whistle signal means it's time to head back to the train and get back to Cass. If you haven't yet made the trek to Cass, do so. It is unlike any other railroad in the United States. Nowhere else can you find shays on a vintage logging railroad, traversing switchbacks and steep grades, just as they were built to do. Thanks to the Cass Scenic Railroad for a wonderful ride, and thanks to you for watching this video. See y'all in the next one, somewhere out on the rails.